Intro. Shining Boss, welcome back, gamers! Today, we have some exciting news in the gaming world. It seems there's a hot topic stirring up a storm in the gaming community. The headline reads, Xbox owning Call of Duty won't be unfair on PlayStation, says EU. Let's dive right in and explore how gamers in the gaming community perceive this issue and how they are reacting. Camera opens. Shining Boss. Good day, fellow gamers. I'm your host Shining Boss, and today we are discussing the recent statement made by the EU regarding Xbox owners and Call of Duty. The EU claims that owning an Xbox will not create an unfair advantage for players on PlayStation. But what does the gaming community have to say about this? Let's find out. Segment 1. Gamers' Perspectives. Shining Boss. We hit the streets and online forums to get a pulse on how gamers view this statement. Our first gamer, Sachin, believes that the EU's statement doesn't hold water. Sachin interview. Sachin, I think it's just a way for the EU to downplay the competitive edge that Xbox owners might have. Let's face it, Xbox has a more powerful console in terms of processing capabilities. This could potentially give Xbox players an advantage in online multiplayer games like Call of Duty, where split-second reactions and frame rates matter. Shining Boss. Some gamers, like Sachin, believe that hardware disparities could indeed create an imbalance. However, not everyone shares this perspective. John had a different take on the matter. John interview. John, I don't think it's a big issue. Xbox and PlayStation players have been competing against each other for years, and the skill gap between players depends on individual talent and practice. It's the player, not the console, that makes the difference. As long as the game is well balanced and there are no exclusive features, I don't see why owning an Xbox would be unfair. Shining Boss. Interesting viewpoints, indeed. It seems like the gaming community is divided on this topic, with some highlighting hardware advantages, while others prioritize player skill and balance in the game itself. Segment 2. Gaming Community Reactions. Shining Boss. Now, let's turn our attention to the online gaming community and see how they're reacting to the EU's statement. Social media platforms and gaming forums have been abuzz with discussions, memes, and heated debates. Social media reactions. Show a few tweets or posts. Shining Boss. Here are a few reactions we found online. User at GamingGuru123 says, if you think Xbox won't have an edge in Call of Duty, you're fooling yourself. Hardware matters. On the other hand, user at GamingMaster25 counters with, skill beats hardware any day. It's all about the player, not the console. Shining Boss. It's clear that emotions are running high among gamers. The discussion has also sparked conversations around cross-platform play and whether it should be the norm in the gaming industry. Cross-platform play discussion. Show a panel discussion or interview. Shining Boss. We reached out to gaming industry expert Rohit to shed some light on this cross-platform play debate. Rohit interview. Rohit, cross-platform play is a double-edged sword. On one hand, it brings players together, regardless of their chosen platform. This promotes inclusivity and larger player bases for multiplayer games. However, it also raises concerns about potential imbalances due to hardware differences. Developers need to ensure fair play and balance when implementing cross-platform features. Shining Boss. Wise words from Rohit. It seems that striking a balance between inclusivity and maintaining fair competition is the key. Conclusion. Shining Boss. As the discussion unfolds, it's evident that opinions on whether owning an Xbox creates an unfair advantage in Call of Duty are varied. Some gamers argue that hardware differences matter, while others emphasize the importance of player skill and game balance. Regardless of where you stand, it's clear that the gaming community is passionate about ensuring fair competition and an enjoyable experience for all. Shining Boss. That's all for today's episode. We hope you enjoyed this in-depth exploration of the topic. Remember, the world of gaming is always evolving, and so are the conversations around it. Until next time, keep gaming, stay connected, and let's continue to make the gaming community stronger together. Camera fades out.